This is FinTech Futures at FinovateFall, and I'm here with João Pinto of eBankIT. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. It's a great pleasure to be here with you today.
Excellent. Well, thanks for speaking with us. Just to get things started then, do you want to give a quick introduction to yourself and your role now?
Thank you very much. So my name is João Pinto. I am one of the founders and shareholder of eBankIT. So we started eBankIT in 2014 as a spin-off another company that we had. I am a board member and I run different practices at eBankIT, in particular the part of marketing, sales and professional services.
Excellent. So what brings you to FinovateFall then this year?
Yeah, so eBankIT, we have obviously a technology company for the financial sector. We have an omnichannel platform. And since we started in 2014, we've been coming to the Finovate because, it's really the environment for us. So it's FinTech, it's innovations, it's part of the DNA. So we've been coming to all these Finovates. In particular, this year we came here because we are announcing a new module that we're launching on the platform. So we're launching a user engagement hub. So it's a very interesting module because it kind of corresponds to a gap there is on the financial industry and on the omni-channel. So imagine you're a client, you're using your internet banking, you're using your mobile banking, and you want to communicate with your bank. And many times what happens is you don't have a channel to communicate, or you have to write a message or contact the contact center, which you don't want to waste that. So what we're launching here is some features to be engaged with the institution, to provide this type of engagement with the institution. So one of them that we announced yesterday is obviously to do how to use the app. So you're there and you want the menu, but you want to add specific account, or what my colleague Pete showed yesterday was, okay, let's as well search, and I want to add an external account. So I want to use the account aggregation. So I want to use my other bank account. How do I do it? And people just get frustrated with it, they don't know. So if you've got a way to search this information, and if you've got a tutorial that will help you that's in our opinion, sorts out around 95% of your query questions. So straight away, you get used to these functionalities, you can find and go that way. The second topic that we bring here is engaging you as a client with the bank's plan. So what we're launching, and here there's two aspects. So the first aspect is, okay, we want to launch a new functionality, but we're not very sure what's the reaction on the market, or we want to have some users to be kind of early adopters, to understand their behavior, so how they will operate. So this allows you to be on our technological terms, like a beta user. So it's like, okay, we're going to launch this new functionality. We're not going to make it available for everyone. We're just going to make it available for these people that we think are the right people if they want to engage. So you could be now using this type of payments or this type of cryptocurrencies. That's as a user, you want to try it out and you want to say, and you want to be part of the development. You say, okay, this is not very easy to use, or it would be great if you do like that. So that sense, you feel part of the chain that is the financial institution that you're working. Again, on these type of things is about the future, because we all know what banks offer today, an app, in the mobile, what you want to do. But again, as an institution, you have to look as well for the future. So what are you going to launch? And normally the banks decide themselves, oh, we're going to have this new feature that we think is great for you, there you are. But if you can get yourself engaged on this process, so this is what we're going to launch, this is the things we have planned for the next 2 years, which ones you think are more important, or feel free to suggest that things. So you are part of the organization, you feel that you are changing the way the bank works, engaging with your bank, and that will make you much more loyal and much more engaged with your institution. And finally, the fourth aspect I would like to mention is related with the communication with the bank, in particular with one aspect, which is app ratings. So, nowadays you download your app, use it every day, you're happy with it, but you're not going to say, I'm happy, I'm not going to get that to rate, oh, it's 4 stars, 5 stars, no. You just expect it to do what you do, so it's there at work. One day there's some kind of problem, sometimes, not even rated to the bank, and you cannot use it, or give some kind of a problem with payment, and you get frustrated. So what do? I'm going to call the contact center. Oh no, it's 11 o'clock at night. I don't want to deal with this. So you go to the app stores and you rate. My app is bad because I've tried to do this. It's not good. So in many, and this is a cultural thing, depends on different countries. Many times you see app ratings and you see the majority are negative comments. So then you see, you've got institutions that work with 2 million clients. You see 200 ratings, and the majority of these ratings are not good. So you think, it's a bad sign. So 200 out of a few million, is it good? But you don't have positive moments to rate your app. So what we bring is these positive moments in the apps to allow you to rate. So for example, you just pay your rent or you paid something or transfer money, and the app itself suggests, I would like to rate your app. And because, you're in a positive moment, you're going to give a feedback, and normally that feedback is positive. So in the end, then when you look at the app ratings, they improve the rating. So that's another angle as well that we bring with this solution.
Excellent. So why have you chosen New York then to demo this new technology?
Yeah, so we've been coming to Finovate normally Europe, London, and as well New York. In New York in particular, because first of all, the American market or the North American market for us is important. So we have a presence already in Canada that is quite relevant. And in the past 2 years, we are studying as well the US market. So we are planning everything to enter the market. So we're bringing to New York to show what we're doing, to bring the eBankIT's name. And again, having already meetings with a network here. So it's partner, potential clients, advisors. So everything that we can to be successful here in the US market. What is the eBankIT approach in terms of markets? So we are European based. We work, I think, is around 14 countries. We work on 4 continents. And now we're looking at how we would make an impact on the US. So we try to learn as much from the market, how it operates, what are the differentiating factors, what the partners we have to connect, who can advise us. So we are on this stage. We always look at market approaches, learn from the market and adjust to the market. So we're not the type of company that said, okay, we were successful in this market, let's make the same recipe and come here. No, we adjust, we improve. And this is one of the big reasons as well why we're in New York, because we're learning about the US market, we're learning about what it comes, and we're learning about how we can have an impact on the market. The other aspect of eBank in terms of our DNA is innovation. And Finovate is about innovation. It's about, how in 7 minutes you can show some kind of innovation that you bring to the market. And here, so for us, it's good. In a way, we can do our presentations, we can demo our work in terms of innovation, and we can do marketing about that. We can hear as well the market reaction, we can hear the comments from analysts, comments from clients, and as well, allows us to benchmark again what the market is doing, see what our partners, competitors are bringing to the market, understanding as well what is the feedback. So it's a very important part in terms of that. It's like, we all know what's digital banking today. So if you ask me, or majority of banks know what they need today. But if I ask you, okay, what are you going to need in 5 years' time? And it's difficult to get an answer. Why? Because, financial sector is changing, technology is changing, financial interaction is changing. So it becomes quite difficult to know what's going to be, let's say, the trends in the market for 5 years. But what we can say as eBankIT is, whatever that is going to be, we're going to be there. Because all we think is about this. It's, how we can improve the interactions with the clients, how we can bring this new technology, how we're going to make it work. And that's obviously a very distinctive factor from eBankIT, and as well, a big factor for the clients to know that. Because, you can say, today, my bank needs this, and then you can spend the next 3 years trying to understand what's going to be next. Or if you use a company like eBankIT, you know that what you need today we have, and you know that what the market will be demanding 3 year times we're going to offer you. So that's as well a key differentiating aspect from the banking side.
Excellent. So, with how quick things change in the fintech industry, then how has eBankIT managed to kind of stay at the cutting edge in that sense?
Okay. So I've kind of answered a bit before in terms of that. So in terms of this innovation, so one key aspect from eBankIT is this one observing what the market is doing, observing the technology, the innovations that are in the market, and as well then create this innovation hub in terms of bringing new things. So sometimes, our labs come with ideas that, they don't reach the market. So, it's just exploring the technology, exploring, how these financial things could work out. And then, we have our clients that we use normally as beta testers, as discussing the ideas. And we see, okay, there's potential of this is the potential for that. So we're always bringing these innovations into our ecosystem, and from that, bringing that to the top. So when you look then at competition, and when you look at other companies that bring in there, you see that, okay, they may be, good in terms of one position in the market at one point, and then with time, as time elapses, you can see that, they lose a bit this edge, and the clients that they have, start looking for other things because they feel that, they haven't followed the market, they haven't bring this advantage, they haven't bring this flexibility, they haven't bring these new technology demands.
Excellent, sounds good. So just quickly to finish off then, what new digital use cases are you most excited about at the moment?
Yeah, use cases. So that is an interesting question, in particular because we work on different markets. So, for example, European-based, we've got strong base in Africa, we've got as well Middle East, Europe, and North America, and use cases are different because of the region. So, for example, when you talk about Africa, in many things they created very innovative modules because they have like a change in technology. So there's some technologies they didn't use, so they bring in these different modules in terms of how to operate, and that is good in terms of creating different cases in terms of how to use solutions. So when you look at Europe, is different from North America. So you see use cases that work there that probably they're not going to work in North America. So you always try to bring what is the best thing for the client in terms of this. So what we're bringing now in terms of innovation here to the market, so we're bringing things as obviously all this ability to trade with cryptocurrency. So it's ability, you have an app and you want to convert part of your currencies in terms of crypto, and you want to have a holistic view of your finances. A lot in terms of security as well, in terms of how you authenticate, how you control your identity, how you make sure it's secure. As well, instant lending. So how you need to buy something and you don't use your credit card, or trying to feel what is the best mechanism for you. So all these type of instant loans. So so there's many different journeys I would like to highlight without pointing one in particular. Is we keep bringing these use case digital journeys to our clients, and then they decide what stage they want to do and how they want to mold that. And I think that's a great position in the market, because as well the financial institutions differ between themselves. Some want to be more innovative, some want to be more traditional, and we allow all these in terms of use cases functionality, so you can churn your own journey.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, João. It's been great speaking to you.
Nice talking to you.